What up YouTube, it's Luca and welcome back to another video where I have just hatched a rufflet. I mean that's okay. I mean nothing amazing. Its stats are pretty good, but I probably have a better one. So let's transfer it and start hatching another egg. So yeah, welcome to what is most likely gonna be the last official video on Pokémon Go. I don't want to say like definitively, because maybe I'll just like make some random videos. In essence, this is gonna be like kind of a send-off to the Evolutions pre-series that I started. When did I start that? It's gotta have been like a year ago maybe. So yeah, this is gonna be an official end to that series. Maybe in the future I'll still post some random Pokémon Go videos if something interesting happens. So yeah, I thought what better way than to look through all my 584 Pokémon, look at them all individually. This is Luca from the future. So yeah, I kind of said that I wanted to look at all of my Pokémon. And you know, after half an hour of recording, I have now realized that's gonna take a long time, even if I don't have to say anything, even if I don't have anything to say about most of them. So yeah, this is gonna function a little bit differently. I'm just gonna go through the highlights, the Pokemon that are most interesting, which is probably still gonna take a long time, but way less. So yeah, this is kind of a capstone, as I said before, to the Evolutions pre-series. You know, kind of a way to send off Pokemon Go for now. I may make some random videos on it in the future, but no like structured series or whatever. So yeah, let's go over my most interesting Pokemon and enjoy. So I'm going to sort them by CP and then, you know, reverse, so the ones with the lowest CP show up first. So first up we have a Smeargle. I don't really have much to say about this one. I believe there was a Smeargle event a while ago where you could get like almost unlimited encounters with Smeargle, and I tried to get a shiny, I think, so which basically just ended with me getting tons of Smeargles. So let's look at them all immediately. So we have a Fairy Smeargle. If you didn't know, if you encounter Smeargle through making photos of your Pokemon, and then when you catch the Smeargle, it will have a copy of that Pokemon. So I believe this was a Xerneas that it copied. This one was a Palkia. This one was a Victini, which is pretty cool. This one a Metagross. This one a Weavile, I think. And this one a Mew. So yeah, some pretty fun movesets. I mean, Smeargle is still kind of bad. So yeah. Shedinja. Yeah, I've got, how many do I have? Okay, I just have the 2 of them. Yeah, there was, I don't know when, but you could get Shedinja in field research. That was pretty cool. This one has max HP, which is kind of sad. A Shadow Larvitar, which I actually want to evolve and keep as a Shadow, because I already have like 2 pretty good Tyrannitars. Its attack is not very high, but whatever, it's a Shadow Tyranitar. Oh, and I actually have a research task that I need to evolve ground Pokemon for, so I guess a little bit of a 1-2 punch there. So yeah, I don't really get Shadow Pokemon. Like, I believe the gist is that they do more damage, but they also take more damage. I don't know, I've never really used Shadow Pokemon in battle that much. So it's kind of interesting. But I don't know if they're really good, if it's really like justified. And this one also just has Frustration, which is kind of, you know, not great. Would have preferred to TM that one away. Here, this one is actually kind of special. This is a shiny event Curlia caught in the wild. I don't know when that event was. I guess sometime last year, late last year. So yeah, it's pretty special. It's a shiny event Pokemon, which I'm kind of happy about, even though it's not very good and you can't evolve it. Party Wurmple. I love Party Wurmple. Unfortunately, this one is the best that I have, so I would have liked the 3-star. Shiny Whismur. Over the past few years, I've come to love Whismur. Like, he's just so cute. So you can imagine I completely popped off when I saw that I got a shiny of him. A shiny Raichu, a shiny event Raichu actually. I completely forgot about this one. So this is also a shiny event Pokemon, which is kind of cool. And this one is actually like not bad in terms of stats, but in terms of CP it's really lacking, and I don't really want to spend, you know, so much to buff him up. Like, look how much this costs. And he's not really becoming a world beater either. A shiny Minccino, which is pretty cool. I actually remember, I don't know if this is the same one. I have 2 shiny Minccino, or better yet, I have 1 shiny Minccino and 1 shiny Cinccino, because I evolved that one, because I had nothing else better to do with candy. But I actually remember I got one of them on a day where I legit got 3 shinies in one single day. I believe it was the Cinccino, and then a shiny Vulpix, and then a shiny Chinchou. Yeah, I got all of those in one single day, which was insane. And then I caught another shiny Minccino later, so that was pretty cool. I actually have a Melton, because I recently completed the quest, the quest that gives you a Melton, like Let's Go Melton. I completed that quest, and now I finally got one, and it turns out to be bad, so that's cool. It's pretty cool. This is Angry Sire the second. It's a Shadow Quagsire, and I always like Shadow Quagsire because it looks very aggressive. So yeah, I had an Angry Sire before this, but this one actually has good stats. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We have a 3-star shiny Bidoof, which is, I believe, also from an event, not necessarily a community day. No, it's from like the 1st of April or something. No, wait, that's not it. I don't know what event this is from, but anyway, as we all know, Bidoof is the greatest Pokemon in existence, and I managed to get a 3-star shiny of Bidoof, which makes me the greatest trainer in existence. 3-star Shadow Hitmonchan, pretty cool. What? What? Guys, what the hell? Wait. Am I experiencing dementia? I don't remember having this. I remember having a Rockruff, but I don't remember it being shiny. What? I legit do not remember getting this. If I had gotten this, I would have remembered. I don't know, is this like a glitch or something? Or did I just, you know, hatch like an egg or something and just completely skip over the whole egg hatching and then just click away without looking? Anyway, I would like Lycanroc Midnight. I mean, I don't know, which shiny looks cooler? Okay, so the midday form is like blue, which is pretty cool. And then the midnight form is like a darker blue. Yeah, I mean, the midnight form looks pretty cool, so yeah, I'm gonna evolve it probably during the night, which might happen during this video. I don't know when this game considers it to be night, but that's legit so freaking weird. I remember having a good Rockruff, but I absolutely do not remember it being shiny. So moving on, another Ditto. Oh, this is a very fun Charmander. So, as I already mentioned, I caught a ton of Charmanders during the community day in 2020. We went out into the city with some of my friends in like the city center, where there's lots of Pokemon spawns. And then I caught this. Quite possibly the worst shiny in existence. I remember it being very funny. we had like a competition. We made it like a competition where the ones who had caught the most shinies would win, and the one who had caught the shinies with the best stats would also win. That would also be a contributing factor. And I remember us, you know, making up a rule that if you caught a max stats shiny Charmander, then you had just won. Then the competition was just instantly over. And then I caught this one, and then I argued that the odds of getting this one were the same as getting a max stats one, and by that proxy I should win the competition instantly. So that was pretty funny. It ended up being dismissed. So yeah, I still got like second out of 3 friends, so not last place, but that was really funny. Shiny Watchhawk. I named it after one of my friends because, you know, he resembles a Watchhawk very much. And I'm not going to give any context on that completely though. Oh yeah, I want to evolve this one just because I have so many Kratos candy, and because I've recently grown very fond of Rampardos. I'm completely sure I've told this story probably like 1 or 2 times before, but you know, in short, I played Pokemon Platinum Randomizer, chose Rampardos as my starter, and just kind of fell in love with the Pokemon. So yeah, and its shiny actually looks pretty sick. Replacing the blue with red, really cool. Star Larvitar, pretty nice. Event Eevee. Should I evolve this one? Yeah, why not? Let's just see what it is gonna be. It's probably gonna be one of the 3 original, Flareon, Jolteon, or Vaporeon. But yeah, I've held on to this thing for so long. I don't know why I didn't evolve it earlier. Okay, Vaporeon. I mean, pretty good. I would have probably preferred one of the other 2, but doesn't matter. Another one. Okay, might as well evolve it. Like, you know, no regrets. This is already turning into a no regrets video. But yeah, let's see what this is going to be. Please don't be another Vaporeon. Okay, this one's Jolteon. Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a small detail, the flowers, but I like it. Shiny Eevee. Yeah, here, this one comes from... Yeah, this Ghastly for sure comes from the first community day that I like actually attended. So yeah, 2020, it comes from 2020, which honestly seems way too recent. But I mean, I guess 1 year can hold 12 community days. So in that sense, maybe it's more recent than I thought. This is the original Angry Sire. It also has 666 HP, CP, sorry. But this one's stats really suck. Oh, this one's really nice. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Alolan Sandshrew. Not originally, but it became one of my favorite Pokemon once I set it as my buddy, and then had it follow me around. And when it follows you around, it literally, it curls up on the ground and just spins like a Beyblade to follow you around. And that's the most hilarious thing ever. So yeah, ever since then, it's become one of my favorite Pokemon. You know, I call this one Beyblade just for that exact reason. Oh, here we go. We can evolve, or I guess, is it really evolve? I'm counting this as an evolution of Furfrou. We can change its form. Oh, and we can choose what form we can change to. Diamond, Matron, or Dandy. I mean, I've never done this before. I mean, is this thing good? Oh yeah, this thing actually has some pretty good stats. So, I mean, the diamond trim seems interesting to me. So yeah, let's do it. Do I get XP for this? Ah, it looks pretty nice. I kind of expected it to be blue. But I don't know. Do I even get XP for that? We have a Shadow Mewtwo that unfortunately is not very good. A shiny Celebi. I believe you get this from our research. But unfortunately it's not a 3-star. Which still hurts. Here we start getting into the legendaries. So I have Reddish Steel, 3-star. Hoopa, 3-star. Anything else? Victini, We have a Shadow Scizor, which is a 3-star as well. We have this one. Yeah, I believe this is the oldest Pokemon that I own. It's a 3-star Snorlax called way back on the 10th of August, or no, yeah, the 10th of August 2016, which was like only like a month or two after the game launched. So that's pretty cool. The oldest Pokemon that I own. We have Mew, also a 3-star. What's this? Oh, this is a Galarian thing. We have Alolan Sandslash evolved from Beyblade. We have Ferrothorn, Lucario, Girder. I'm sure you know my history of Girder. Another shiny evolution, this time Leafeon. We have a Galarian Slowking. I actually really like the design of this Pokemon. I've come to appreciate it. Another shiny evolution, this time Espeon. Yeah, I had an Umbreon as well, but I don't know where that one went. We have regular Quagsire. I named it after one of my friends because he looks a lot like Quagsire. And I'll leave that up to you if that is a compliment or an insult. And yeah, here we have an actual good Craninos that we can evolve. So yeah, this Rampardos is going to be very strong. I'll tell you that much. So let's see what it turns out to be. I mean, we already know. It now shows you what the CP is going to be. And its CP is pretty freaking strong. And it has both stab moves, which is pretty cool. We have a 3-star Latios. A 3-star shiny Lantern. A 3-star Meluetta. A shiny Umbreon. It's not 3-star, but it's maxed out in defense and HP, so Umbreon seemed like a perfect fit. We have Articuno, a shiny Suicune, and it's also a 3-star. So that's really amazing. Yeah, I remember I caught this thing at school back when I was still in high school, before I went to university last year. And I could barely contain myself. I thought I was gonna pass out once I saw that it was a shiny. And then just the relief when I actually did manage to catch it. It was great. Anyway, let's keep going down the list. Dusknoir. I believe this was from a community day. Duskull community day. It's not good. A 3-star Articuno. A 3-star Tornadus Therian. And then a 3-star normal Tornadus. Also very nice. A 3-star Giratina altered. 2 of them actually. A 2-star Raikou. 3-star Uniclus. I really like its design. We have a 2-star Latias. A 2-star Zapdos. And for the rest we have a maxed out Houndoom, which is pretty cool. A 3-star Tornadus Varian. Or no wait, this is a Thundurus. Yeah, I have a better one that I actually did power up. We have an Event Blissey with the flower. We have 3-star Terrakion. Heatran, we have a better one. 3-star Lugia. In general, if I mark them as favorite, that means they're the best of like their kind. So yeah, I'll only mention that one, except for this one, because it's a shiny Rayquaza, and I have a better Rayquaza that is also shiny. So that's pretty cool. We have a Virizion, 3-star. We've got 3-star Zapdos, 3-star, normal Rayquaza, 3-star Zacian, normal. Nihilego, it's not really that good. We have Landorus Therian, also 3-star. A 3-star Zarude. which I'm very happy about. Palkia, we have a 3-star Zekrom. That's also pretty cool. We have Dialga. I don't know if I have a better one. I don't think I do. We have Rhyperior, which has pretty good stats, but kind of middling CP for such a Pokemon. We have Kyogre, 3-star, which is pretty good. We of course also have Groudon, also a 3-star. Mewtwo, Greninja, Hydreigon. And we have Green Bean, probably one of the first major shinies that I got. I didn't catch this one, I hatched it. I hatched shiny Scizor or Scyther from an egg, actually. Yeah, it came out like this, and I really like it. It was like one of the first, pretty much the first like good shiny Pokemon that I got. We of course have Ramporasso. There's a lot of lore behind that. We have a 3-star shiny Roserade from Community Day. Yeah, from Community Day. And also a Hydreigon, which is really good. Galarian, Darmanitan. Here we start like getting into the actual like really good Pokemon. So we have Yveltal, a 3-star. Terrakion. Wait, I'm fairly certain I showed off a Terrakion before. But whatever. The 3-star shiny Machamp from Community Day. We have Sylveon. We have the actual best Rayquaza that I have. It's also shiny. It's called Hurricane, which does a ton of damage. And from that point, yeah, we're almost there. So I can probably go through them, side by side, one at a time. So this is the best Thundurus Therian that I have. Yeah, this is Thundurus. I always get their names confused. Well, not Landorus, but between Thundurus and Tornadus. I always get their names confused. But yeah, this is the best one that I have. Honestly, I think Thundurus Therian is such a sick Pokemon. Like such a sick design. Yeah, and a good typing. So yeah, this is the best one that I have. So yeah, now we've got Chandelure, also one of my favorite Pokemon. And this one's also really good. We've got Metagross, this one's purified. And it's also really good. Shiny Weavile. This came from the same event that gave me those 2 shiny Sneasels. And I evolved this one and powered it up. A 3-star Garchomp. I believe this is from a community day. I also have a shiny one that's a bit stronger. The best Xerneas that I have. I probably should show their stats as well. Yeah, the best Xerneas that I have. Here's all the stats for them. In case you would like to know. We just evolved this one. This is the best Hydreigon, the best shiny Hydreigon that I managed to get out of the event. You have the best Darkrai. This one's special because it has the special attack Sludge Bomb, which I don't believe you are able to get, or at least there was an event that explicitly gave it to Darkrai, if you called it. This is the best Heatran that I have. Its stats are pretty insane. This is the best Dragonite that I have. This was like the first Pokemon, I believe, that I got over 3000 CP, and I was so hyped for it. Here we have another Garchomp, probably also from the Community Day. This one's big, alright? This was the first legendary shiny that I had, and I went insane once I saw that it was a shiny, and once I saw that it actually had good stats. So yeah, I put some investment in it, powered it up to get its CP over 3000. And it's got a moveset of Confusion and Ice Beam. I thought Ice Beam was probably, we're probably gonna fight a lot of strong Pokemon with this one. And most strong Pokemon are kind of weak to ice, or at least they don't resist it. So that's pretty cool. Gyarados, also pretty fun. A Tyranitar, all of the NS elements, all of these, classic, strongest Pokemon that you own. With Palkia, probably my strongest legendary Pokemon. Yeah, no, we're not done yet. Probably my strongest legendary Pokemon that I spent a ton of candy, of rare candy, leveling it up. And also got it to learn Draco Meteor. So yeah, this thing's kind of a beast. And here we have the shiny Garchomp that I caught, or the best shiny Garchomp that I caught during the community day, the Gibble community day. So yeah, this thing is also kind of insane. It's got a moveset of Dragon Tail and Earthquake, which is pretty fantastic. And I believe this is it. This is the final Pokemon. Slaking, my absolute strongest Pokemon by quite some margin. Yeah, I believe it was, yeah, in the last evolution spree, I evolved him and then spent a ton of candy leveling him up, only to learn that Slaking is also nerfed in this game, because it's regular attack. Yawn doesn't do any damage, so I still feel kind of scammed about that. Yeah, but I'm fairly sure that were all of the highlights. There are probably some that I have missed, like, Galarian Darmanitan is very fun, and I told it, multiple moves. All these Charizards, these two came from the community day that I also got, the worst shiny from. And yeah, I believe that is about it. So I would like to thank you all for watching this somewhat commemorative video. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you if you've watched all of these videos from the very beginning. The very first video, the one that I did on Little Cup. That was pretty cool. And yeah, if there's any Pokemon that you see here that I didn't elaborate on, and that you would like more insight in, anything unusual that I didn't explicitly point out or talk about, then be sure to ask me in the comments. Maybe I can give you some kind of backstory. And yeah, as I said before, thank you all for watching all of these videos if you have. If you want to watch the previous videos, well, they're in the same playlist as this one, so I'm sure that you'll find your way. And yeah, I hope to see you all in a good mood in the next video. And I'm probably going to go now, if I can get to the bottom of this. There we go. Goodbye, everyone.